The rental agreement. Mr. Backer, Ms. Patel, come off mute. Turn on your camera. I've already kind of heard from Mr. Backer earlier today. Mr. Backer, turn your microphone on. Ms. Patel, turn your camera on.
Judge, I cannot turn my camera on while I was driving earlier. It says because of the host has disabled it.
All right, have you stopped driving?
I'm in my office.
All right, Clark, can you allow her to be video again? All right. Mr. Backer, please unmute yourself. Whatever conversation that you're having is not as important as what's about to happen. So go ahead, unmute yourself. Otherwise, you don't have to unmute yourself. He doesn't want to participate. Mr. Backer, can you hear me, Clark? Or am I just like, I don't know. Like, I mean,
no, Mr. Backer.
16.
Mr. Backer.
I can see him outside in the camera, sir.
Mr. Backer, start your video.
No, his video's on.
I mean, start your audio. No.
Sorry, Your Honor. I know it's been a long day for all of us. I'm not helping matters right now.
Yeah, I know, but that was just disrespectful, you know.
It's been a long day. You don't even know. It has been for you, but it's been crazy over here. Let me say it that way. Let me put
Raise
it
your
that way.
right hand.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Patel, I think I got you under oath before, but you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth under penalty and perjury of the law?
I do.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Backer, yes? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Patel, tell me, I know this is from a Studio 6. How much is the weekly rental agreement?
$416.64.
$16.64.
And the last payment he made was on the March the 30th for 1 week, full payment that he made.
Okay, how much money are you claiming that he owes?
$7,261.44.
Hold on, 7,200, how much?
$61 and
63?
61.
Okay. And how many cents?
44.
Okay. All right, Mr. Backer.
Yes.
So she's claiming that you have not paid since March and that you owe $7,261.44.
Yes, Your Honor. I actually have a question, a concern I need to quick ask you before we proceed with this, because it's a bit of a sticky case, stickier than most. I don't want to have to reset, but I think we might be forced to for any number of reasons. But could I just ask you one question, please?
Sure.
Thank you. I was advised multiple times by the clerk of the court that due to the file size, actual data size of most of the evidence, that I could share my screen at the time of court. I was told that multiple times, but I don't know if the policy's changed recently.
You can never share your screen in court with me unless it's evidence that's already been supplied to me.
Okay, well, I've been misinformed. That's like probably over 90% of the evidence I have to present.
Tell me. Well, some of it. I understand, but if it hasn't, you're saying it hasn't been uploaded. What are your defenses?
Ms. Patel lies at every turn, so let's just take one thing at a time. But I have a feeling.
Well, let me ask you these questions. Let's do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
When's the last time you paid?
When was the last time I paid? I will agree with her term. I'm going to double check it. I've had, it's been a long day. You don't even know. The police have been here. The water.
You've had a lot of time to prepare. So how?
I know. Well, I know. I got it. That's the problem. I got too much.
Listen. You're doing a lot of talking, but none
Yes,
of it
the
is-
30th, the 30th. So I paid for the first week of April. We're in agreement there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll eat it.
She told me that it was in March, so I just.
Well, yeah, March 30th. So it covers the first week of April, correct? One
I
week,
don't,
one
I
week
don't
at a
know.
time.
I don't know what that covers. I'm just
The
asking.
1 week term.
Okay, so you paid in March, which you believe should have covered you through the first week of April. All right, and what are your defenses to this dispossessory action? And in lieu of the fact that you're saying that the last time you paid was the last week in March.
Well, I was saying that I don't owe money, and she may almost certainly owe me money, and that's even before we take into account any damages. which are-
Okay, so tell me what that is. We're having a crowd. Tell me what that is.
Well, I probably need some help here because I don't know the tax code. The problem is Ms. Patel has been charging illegal taxes. She charges too much and continues to charge taxes beyond what any of the tax codes with the county and any of the organizations that require tax to be collected here for this hotel, for this extended stay hotel, require. And I believe she's just pocketing it all. I paid over $5,000 in taxes in the last year. I've been here for exactly a year, maybe a year and a day. I'm disabled. That's why I moved here. I'm going to move out at the end of the month. And I have no problem paying if I owe any money, but almost certainly when everything shakes out, I believe she'll actually owe me money. And again, or to be just about even, that's prior to any damages calculated.
And how have you been damaged?
Well, I've mentioned to you before, I'm an IT consultant. Everything I do is by computer. I lost 5 months of my work. I did manage to recover it, but I was
How long
down.
is that on Studio 6?
I have pictures of it. It's evidence that I thought I would be presenting right now, but I can't share it. There's a roach nest in my external hard drive, and yeah, it's that bad. The roaches were that bad. I literally lost thousands of dollars of computer parts in my workstation. And the biggest loss of all was it wasn't even the workstation. I've been using the laptop due to my disability mainly. The hard drive with all my data on it, literally, I've got pictures and videos of this. I took it apart and there's a ratchet nest right on the circuit board. Thank goodness I was able to take it apart and fix it and replace the circuit board and recover my data. But I was dead in the water for 2 months and really hurt my ability to work and just the stress of it. That's what took me 2 months. I was so stressed out that I lost 5 months of data that I couldn't even bring myself to take the hard drive apart because I was convinced. I actually didn't realize it was the roaches. I've had electrical issues since day one, and I thought my hard drive was shocked to death from this. I could turn the camera around, this death trap of an electrical outlet. It's actually not an outlet. It's an outlet, but it's not in the wall. It's bolted to the wall, and it's part of the lamp. There's 4 of them in here. Anyway, that's what damaged quite a bit of equipment in my workstation. And most importantly, I thought fried my hard drive, and I have been a wreck, and I have people to attest to this. Finally brought myself to taking the hard drive apart and recovered the data. So I didn't lose 5 months, but I lost 2 months of suffering. So that's the big part of it. That's the biggest part. Yeah, the roaches and electrical have been a nightmare. It's been crazy. Today we haven't had water, and the police have been here all day, and the neighbor nearly died from poisoning, and their dog died from poison. But that's the roaches. That's the pest situation here. Thank God I'm getting out. Better late than never.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at your answer, sir, and many of those things, and nor any of those counterclaims are raised. And I'm totally fine.
Well,
with
it
this.
is. It is. I actually.
Wait, just,
Sorry.
hold on. Hold on. I just want to maybe I'm. Hold on.
Sorry, it's
Hold on. Guys, we'll be dealing with you guys around 4:30. Hold tight. Miss Patel,
Mr. Backer, can you please sit up?
I'm sorry. I've been in here all day since 9 a.m. and I have lymphedema. The blood and lymph pull my leg, and I have to elevate my leg. It's medically necessary. I'm behind. I've been sitting here for hours, and it's killing me. My leg swells. It's brutally painful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the court. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I really, neither of us want to continue this, but if I owe Miss Patel anything, I will pay her. She's never charged me a late fee because I've never been late. I always just allowed her to charge my card, so I didn't have to go up to the office. And the only reason I stopped payment was because she was overcharging taxes, and she finally gave me she gave me a week. Sorry, I won't get into the weeds of the details, but long story, the taxes and also the issues I was having with the roaches and the electrical was to the point where, yeah, I just stopped paying until she did something, and she hasn't done anything, and it's been dragging on for a few months.
So hold
now.
on. I'm looking at your answer. You say that you don't provide any defenses, but you do say that there's a counterclaim for $7,679. And I'm trying to figure out for what. And then you say there's some repairs that
Yeah,
nothing about taxes.
No, I didn't do repairs. One of my neighbors actually did a little bit of repairs to the unit, but no, I wasn't collecting damages for repairs. Hopefully I didn't check the wrong box there. But I know I should pull up my answer now. I believe one of them I listed $32.50 on one of the line items on the standard answer form. That was for the workstation damages that I mentioned due to the roaches. I have pictures of all that and video documenting it. Like I said, it's kind of hard to calculate the damages for the data and the lost time, but I was dead in the water for 2 months and stressed out. So, I mean, that's.
But let me tell you, you don't have a physical injury that was a result, so you're not going to get paid.
I wasn't able to work. I haven't been able to work, and I normally command.
I understand.
I mean, what would happen if you didn't have access to the last 5 months of files in Odyssey? Like you'd be dead in the water, right? Yeah, you get it now. I live and die by the computer, and that's also.
Yeah, you're not listening. That would not have anything to do with past due rent. But so listen, and Mr. Backer, come on back if you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn some lights on because I don't know why my thing's so blurry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it? Well, it's me.
This is what it's gonna be. Right. By your own admission, you haven't paid since March. The issues of taxes and things of that nature don't dispute the fact that you've paid. Now, if you haven't provided me any specifics,
well, I filed the police report.
Listen to me. You've been talking a lot.
Sorry, I know. I'm been so
nervous, and you haven't been saying much of anything.
I'm hyper. I'm sleeping. I really am in bad shape.
Then just be quiet for a second. That might help you. You haven't paid since the latest end of March, which is, hey, it happens. What I'm saying though to you is the information that you provided on your answer don't allege any of the issues that you're subsequently alleging, nor do I think that those issues, at least with the taxes, are going to be applicable here as far as preventing you from getting a money judgment and having a writ of possession issue. As far as the condition of the property, I don't see any exhibits that have been filed or photographs regarding the condition of the property.
Okay, well,
sorry. Hold on. And so what we subsequently then are left with is that there's been no payment. And the allegations that you've made in your answer don't appear to be reflective of the arguments you're making here. And then again, what you've initially told the court is that you believe roaches crawled in there and may have destroyed it, but not destroyed it because you were able to recover it, but you were so down about it, you were unable to work for a couple of months. And I'm going to tell you that's not a legal defense.
I understand, Your Honor. I'm sorry I'm presenting myself so bad.
No, it's fine. So this is what the order is going to be. It's going to be a $7,261.
No, Your Honor, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. Nothing that was said in mediation has been transpired here. I do not owe that money. She's charging me too much. I have proof.
Let me ask you one other question. How much is your weekly rent?
Exactly. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry I jumped ahead. I started this off.
How much is your weekly rent?
It was supposed to be $337 per week. There was an initial promo. I have pictures of this. She runs promos regularly. When I moved in, there was a $337 per week. The fine print is questionable. The fine print on all our policies is questionable. We'll get into that if we need to at that time.
So,
plus there is,
what did you pay at the end of March?
I was paying at that point $416. I've never paid the proper rate. That's my thing. She's overcharged me due to taxes and also the rate since day one. And I have proof of all this. I have my credit card. Yeah, I paid $22,000. Go ahead.
I give up.
Sorry.
It's going to be $7,260.
Your Honor, that's wrong. It's wrong. I'm going to file.
It's going to be on August 8th, 2023. All right.
I'm gonna appeal this. This is wrong. I
That
don't
is
know
your
that.
right to do
She's
so.
lying and I have proof. I need to present my proof. This is wrong. I've been told that I could present my proof now and now I'm being told I can't.
You know what's interesting, Mr. Backer, is that when I saw you at 9 a.m., I told you then that you couldn't share your screen.
Yes,
So you
I
said,
know. And I've been
wait, don't disrespect or talk
Sorry.
over me
Sorry.
anymore because it's the end of the day and you seem to not grasp that. That's the judgment amount. That's what it's going to be. Everything that you just said. And remember, I saw you at 9 a.m. and I told you the exact same thing that you couldn't share your screen. So you had proper notice and you had adequate.
I've been here since 9 a.m. I've been meaning to talk to you since then. I've been
But
patiently
you
waiting.
weren't calendared to meet with me until 1 p.m. on the 1 p.m. calendar.
I was
But
here.
that'll be the order, Ms. Patel. We will
I
get
haven't
you
even eaten. I've been
order.
sitting here
You're
since
free to
9
go.
a.m. No, Your Honor. I have
Mr.
been here.
Backer,
I'm gonna
that's the order
appeal.
of the court. You'll get a copy of it in your
I need to
email.
appeal
Thank
or
you
the
so much.
equivalent. This is wrong. I don't know that.
Right to appeal.
There's no way
All
to
right.
appeal my
Clerk,
proof.
can we
It's a
remove
20
Mr. Backer since thank you. Ms. Patel, thank you. You are free to go.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye, sir.